For most young people, an Operation Raleigh expedition is a chance to live and work with remote communities all over the world. An adventure to develop individual potential and learn to overcome the impossible. For a few, it provides an opportunity to make a film. This week's film, shot by students at the University of Bristol, is set at a recruiting session in Manchester.
I think everyone is aware of what Operation Raleigh is all about. One of the problems that we have found is that we are not getting the underprivileged, the disadvantaged young people taking part. We've always allowed a percentage of our venturers to be disadvantaged, but unfortunately, it's been difficult to get them to come forward. And so a scheme was launched in April this year whereby the government financed the venturers coming from inner city areas, disadvantaged young people. Manchester is the third inner city area where we're now starting the process. Now there is a limit to the numbers, and in this particular case we've got 20 places.
The only chance I'll have of knowing whether I can actually live outside Salford and I enjoy living outside Salford is if I am lucky enough to get chosen for Operation Raleigh.
I think the whole experience of going on Operation Raleigh is to sort of like get further, better know yourself, right? And your leadership qualities and whatever, right? Why is it that they label us as a disadvantaged area?
Seeing nice places, the Taj Mahal, I'd like to go and have a look at that, and Hawaii, I'd like to go there and have a good look round, because it's a once in a lifetime chance, and if you can do it, do it.
You don't have to raise this large sum of money that the standard venturers do. But there are all differences between yourselves and the others that you will meet on Operation Raleigh End. And you have found 36 candidates. And we are a panel of 12 of you as the judging team, judging their suitability to go on Operation Raleigh. Now, we look to be able to send young people who can develop leadership and confidence so that they will come back to inspire and to encourage other young people in whatever form or walk of life it may be, whether it be to go on expeditions or to take some part in community organizations and community work, to put something back into society. The individual has got to have that potential, because if they don't, the expedition itself could be self-defeating in as much as that the individual would lose confidence and come back more disadvantaged than when he went.
You've got to live here to find out exactly what it is like. Around Salford, no matter where I go, I know someone. I always know someone in Salford. I can go anywhere, even in Manchester. I know someone. And I've always got that surety if anything did kick off, there's always somebody that wants me back, just in case.
I've got a lot of friends here. All my friends are local lads, except for the odd one or two that live a bit far afield. But they're all local lads. And they're all good lads, so I don't think I could leave. But they don't seem as friendly anymore, the people. They used to be very friendly with us. Now it's keep yourself to yourself, I think.
You find that out of a disadvantaged area, you feel like, okay, people, I mean, I retract that, I mean, out of the community or the area, especially an area like, say, Moss Side, or you find that people have had harder struggles in life, so they build up better understandings, you know, to problems and that, and how to deal with them. But where if you've had a cushy life, it's very easy for you because you've had no struggle.
So what are we looking for in the next 36 hours? Firstly, there is motivation. Now, a lot of young people obviously will have been encouraged to come for this weekend. They will have been pushed forward by, hopefully, families if they have them, but certainly many of them. But it goes without saying that the individual must really want to take part in this expedition, because if they don't want to, we're all wasting our time.
I had a fair chance when I was at school. I was going to college once a week for half a day on a Friday morning. It was for my, you know, cars.
Carpentry and joinery, but I couldn't. I tried many places and I couldn't get through. So I took this job, just as a job to do something. 4 years, and I got made redundant. And then I sort of like went on the dole for a bit, and then I went. I moved on to a CP scheme, and we just sort of like continued the process of getting on with a job that someone had already started. And from there, I moved on back onto the dole.
I probably get up about 12:30, might be later sometimes. If I've been to bed late the night before, watching a video, go in the park, have a ciggy, sit down, just see what was going on in the park. There never was any. Go to town, or whatever, go to the job centre, go up Swinton, have a look round there when I signed on. Got you down a bit, a lot actually. Very boring. Sit really. Just then when something's on telly, you're alright if there's something that you want to watch. So it's something to look forward to.
By re-establishing human scale in street pattern, can't we restore people's pride, bring back self-confidence, develop the potential and very real skills of individual people in this island?
You've got masses of high-rise flats, right? And I mean, there you look at and you see more and more flats. Just looking at it, would you live there? That's the question I would ask you.
But if you have somebody who doesn't fit into a group, it can be very detrimental. Those sort of individuals do appear. It's very important to spot that and to make sure that those that we select are good people working amongst each other and they relate. Compatibility is one of the extremely important qualities.
If I needed anything, I had to go and get it myself. That was all I could do. Because, like, to ask me over to say, oh, man, you know, I'm going to a disco, mate. Can I have a couple of quid off you? What do you think it is? Where do you think I've come from? Do you think money grows on trees? It's just stupid. I know better not to ask. Like, you know, she's working her guts off now, and she's getting nothing from it. To me, she's fighting a losing battle. It's just a waste of time.
This is, I mean, fundamental now. And you have the same qualifications. You probably might have been to the same school or same college. I mean, and 8 times out of 10, you will not get that job in preference to the white person. I mean, and that reflects sort of like the system again.
Jingle bells, jingle bells.
They set up various task force in different areas, right? You said, here's £1 million. Wow, great, we're doing you a favour, we're giving you £1 million. But don't forget where it came from. And then, what is £1 million? £1 million is niche, man. If it was 20 million now, 30 million, then maybe we could look at it.
There's so many unemployed that they're giving them these daft jobs. It was 100% when I got, you know, when I went for my interview. I didn't know it, but as soon as I walked in, they come across to me, all they wanted to know was my name, what have you done, you know, oh, I've been on the dole 16 months, have you done anything to do with labouring? Yeah, I've done a little bit. Right, you've got the job. It wasn't a question of, oh, how many O-levels have you got? There's 113 men working on here. There's enough work for about 40, I'd say. Everyone looks at CP schemes that we're on as the dead-end lads. It's just a scrap heap building up. But in that scrap heap, there's a lot of good lads.
Leadership potential. Not everyone can lead all the time, thank goodness. My own personal advice is that from time to time that you give them opportunities to show that they can do a little bit of the thinking, a little bit of organising themselves.
I like to say that I'd like to see no racist attitudes reform, but I'd be talking bullshit because people will still be racist. The system, no matter who's in charge, will be still trying to probably suppress. It's institutionalized. So this is one major problem we have to deal with, man. It is one major problem. And I don't think personally in my lifetime it gets sorted. You know what I mean? Not unless there's a big revolution, a revolt, and just overturn the capitalist society. Yeah?
If they halved it and just pick the best 50 out and give them all £100 a week instead of, you know, 113 blokes at £50 a week, then it'd be a lot better. Because you'd be more satisfied, but you'd get your 50 that are still on the dole, but you'd get your 50 who've got good jobs, you know, who won't be involved when they've only just got rid of all the money. Then they won't be involved in going out and having to deal, you know, stolen things or whatever, to make sort of the other £50 up.
Well, at the time, I was living in my own council place with my girlfriend, 2 kids. I was on the dole. It was a Christmas time as well. And I seen my kids, you know, oh, no, I got for Christmas. He's like, well, yeah, ain't it nice? I was a bit pent up about it. So I thought, there's no way I'm going to go out and get a £200 a week job. So I went out and tried snatching wages. And for that I got 2 years. I can't honestly say, no, I wouldn't try again, because there's a price for everyone. No matter who you are, a judge, a barrister, a lawyer, police chief, whatever, There's a price for everyone. It's just that some people, the price is higher than others.
Courage is needed. Situations will happen on expeditions when you do have to do things and make yourself do things that you don't want to do.
If I can get my own self-assurance, my own security, and if I know I've worked for it, I've worked damn hard for it, especially like if I'm doing my own firm, I know I've worked hard because I'm my own boss. There's nobody telling me what to do.
I mean, you, one person, might not be able to affect change, but a group of you together, you know what I mean, maybe can affect change.
I thought about it and thought, well, they can't afford it, so I'll ask them once. If they say no, then that's the way it's got to be. I just can't have it. Just smile about it. You'll be sick about it, yeah, but just got to keep smiling. Just smile your way through.
So that is the situation. With the wind howling at hurricane force and the rain lashing down, it's not going to be easy.
I've never done anything like this.
Well, it's all meat now, because all the skin's been outside. It's not a chicken, member.
Very tough rabbit meat.
Taking the skin off now, aren't you? The skin
Don't
was
want
on
rabbit's foot.
It's going to be very cold outside. Nevertheless, it is very important watching how they organise, who does the cooking and who organises the tent and everything else. So the best answer probably is for one of you to stay with them and the other two to come into the hall and have a cup of tea, and you don't want to make this too ghastly.
You've got to have the leaders. You can't sort of have all the lead, if you like. This is one of the things we're actually trying to find out. You know, what mix, if you like, inner city to normal, in inverted commas, venturers do that. How much can they do it? You've got delve your hands deeply.
Deeply.
Have a good feel.
You know that?
Tell me what you think it is.
The snails are not there.
No, something far more common than that.
Noodles.
Yeah, it's the pasta. Tagliatelle. Next one down.
It's alive.
Feel the texture. Not live. Tell me what you think it is.
It's not a blackbird, it's... could be a tarantula, I don't know. Tarantula. Yeah.
Right. Hands in buckets experience. How did you feel?
I was a bit tentative, yeah.
How about another tarantula? If I send you back in there again?
Yeah, I like great.
No problem.
No?
Not at all.
No. If it bit me, it'd soon know about it.
I'll blow the whistle 8 times. Then I want you out of the door, around the centre, and back in into the next test.
What are we doing about the Challenge Cup? Number 11 items are supposed to be on this train. Number 17. Who did we lose to the last one?
So that's it now?
Good, very good. Take it off now.
Take the bucket off.
Disaster, this one.
Somebody's got their minefield with this hole here. It's in it. Watch the minefield, you're in the minefield. Hopefully that mine didn't go off. That must have been a dud.
Chefs, male chefs. A great majority.
Don't want to go.
I'm sat here, I'm really excited to my opinion, as I see.
My point is like something likes me. And I like that. That's what I
Must be giving him $1 million a year easy or whatever, you know, anything over.
Just out of interest, who's the patron of Operation Raleigh? Whose idea was it?
Yeah, but that's not the point. Whether he's a patron of this or not, you know what I mean? I don't think he should go. He'd be alright. I don't mind. Well, the monarchy in one sense, yeah, having it in this country, and they go swanning off all over the world. You know.
Do you realise why they do that?
During the course of the evening, there are plenty of opportunities to see their powers of expression, ability to be able to talk in front of a group of people. They'll give a lecturette or a 2-minute talk. So you'll have plenty of opportunities to assess them.
To our amazement, on arrival there, the weather was 90 degrees, which is something that you would never ever expect going to Russia.
I've known it a good 13, 14 years. I learned it off my parents, they're both deaf and dumb. It's difficult to learn. You've got to be pretty, not clever, but aware of what's going on around you. You know, I sat there and just watched my mum and dad, and I never asked what they were doing. I just copied like kids do, just copied away. I'd like to show you a bit. Maybe I could show you the alphabet. Got A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y and Z. That took me 5 years to learn.
Brave the service if we send them, and they're not good enough. We have to be able to discriminate between them.
27 is visibly quite weak.
19, anything from... Am I not right about that? 25, which is a source of strength, 17,
but it's really not enough to compensate.
Stephen Heron, number 11.
Yes, he's got stronger as the day's gone on, determined individual, good sense of humour. Don't really think there's any problems.
Okay, fine. Number 12 changed. I think it's Walters. Number 12?
Yes, no problems at all. He's the best in the group.
Right. Number 13 was Robert Humes.
I believe he's one that we've got to keep a good eye on. Not because he's weak, but as to his compatibility and whether he's got anything to offer. He's been in the background all the time, reasonably fit.
Would the secondary judges like to make any comment on him?
He's an individual and he'll fight his corner and he'll stand his case.
Okay, so we got those three then, 13, 16 and 20, that we'll be looking at a little bit more during the course of the remaining tests over the weekend.
Right, wakey, Craig. Come on.
Now what do you want us to do?
Get your boots on.
Oh, and I'm bunging them on. Look at the state, they're frozen.
And kick them out of bed, having just got about half an hour's sleep.
Feel it. Oh, bro, you wait and I'll bung on your nice warm welly.
Yeah, I think we'll come out at the end. Come on! Get up, get up.
Get up.
Okay, 27?
Yeah.
How you doing?
No, I'm not.
Oh, you sleep well?
There are 3 walkers missing. They were last seen at 1600 hours.
We hope that the realism of it would last up to the sort of time when they pick up the casualties themselves.
Get on the way.
Old control for Bing Green picnic site. Open.
Basically, the format of a sweep search on the moors.
Move this way, up the hill. Roger, Lena, same positions.
Okay.
What's happening? He's gone into a place where it's easier to strap him on properly.
We are casualty Simon Falcon with head injuries. Over.
You alright, look?
No. Silly question.
What shoes you got?
Got the trainers on. My boots are killing me.
The trainers will kill you for real.
My feet are great.
What's cold?
My fingers. Me.
Slide him on.
Right.
Slide him on. Hold the stretch out.
Okay.
Right. Is he comfortable there?
Has anyone got a pair of gloves to
I've got a pair of gloves.
These are they're wet though, aren't they?
Oh, that much.
Feel soaking. Get them on. Stick them on. Give us your gloves. Okay, stay over to the left. The guy to the right will fall in the ditch if you don't.
We don't really want to be later than 5. So we want them to get a good night's sleep before Raleigh at 6.
Do magic, come on. Doing fine, I know it's hard. Keep going. Can't go on much longer now.
Hey, come on!
I hope very much that Operation Raleigh will affect a large number of young people.
With the selection tests and fundraising behind them, they may soon find themselves clearing a blocked jungle river with expedition leader Colonel John Blashford Snell.
Well, I think this weekend, when I first started yesterday morning, I didn't know what to expect at all. But it's gone really well. There was times when I thought, sod this, you know, but I come through it, and I'm really pleased that I come through it. The only goal that I could get now is to get chosen to go to Australia. That'd be the mint. That'd be great.
Well, when I first came on Saturday morning, I thought, oh, well, what have I let myself in for? But now, I've thoroughly enjoyed it. And I met some different people, and we've all learnt to sort of like get some cohesiveness between us and try and get some togetherness and enjoy the weekend as it went on. And practically I've had a good time, I've enjoyed it.
Brilliant, it was an experience and a half, and if I don't get on the trip to Australia, I'll have another go at it, without a doubt, definitely.
By your decision, I will inform the local authorities. Those that we decide pass this weekend, you know, they will pass. So if we may, we'll start with Group B. We had no problems on 11.
No, I think he's got to go, and we're still at that. He got stronger as the day went on.
Excellent. Right.
And fits the criteria.
Right. Excellent. Errol Walters, number 12.
Superb. Absolutely superb. Right. Fits the criteria as well.
Good. Number 13, which I had a note about. He was very much in the background and kept to himself. You were not entirely certain about number 13.
It hasn't changed.
We haven't changed.
He's very much borderline, I would suggest.
We have to make a decision. Right. He must pass or fail.
Then I don't think he's got a great deal of offer. He's trying to draw out small items to put him forward, and frankly, I don't think that he's going to...
Could I just ask the secondary judges?
I don't think there's anything to find.
Would we agree that he's not a pass? I would say not a pass. Right. Next is 14.
This morning, cause you didn't go to bed. You were watching the whites of your eyes turn red. The calendar on your wall is ticking. The days off, you've been reading some old letters. You smile and think how much you've changed. All the money in the world couldn't buy back those days. You pull back your curtain and the sun burns in your eyes. You watch a plane flying across the blue sky.